Da 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 da. Da ba da bow, da ba da ba da bow. Decadence homeschool. Decadence homeschool.
Are you watching Peppa Pig? Why do you insist on having a blanket on your head while you do this?
Because keep me from embarrassment. Your sword.
Local traditions and the new religion. At the same time that early medieval people made art, Christianity began to spread from Rome to the rest of Europe. 3. All right, so we're gonna do lesson 6 from Prima Latina. Review questions. What consonant is missing from the Latin alphabet? What do you think?
W.
W. In what letter do simple verbs end in Latin? What do verbs end in?
Oh.
That's right.
A noun is a person, place, or thing. Activity or idea.
3. English. Okay, so now we're going to do Explode the Code level 4.
I already knew it was a no.
Geography. So for geography, we are using this map out of our Story of the World. So we have traced it and labeled it, and she will be coloring it in. She is getting off easy because she's actually been really crushing it on her maps lately. So she normally has to label them and trace them all on her own, but today she asked if she could have an easy one where she just colors it in and we talk about it. So these are some of her other maps that she has done since we ended classical conversations. Oh, this was cool. This was like a free one she got from The Good and the Beautiful. It was pretty, so she labeled that. All right, so she's coloring it.
I finally make sense.
Because the flag is blue, white, and red, so you're going to do blue, white, and red for France.
Yay.
Very cool. You know, England's flag is red and white, so do you want to do red and white for England?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So the other geography that we do is Geography 2 by Memoria Press. We did Geography 1 last year. She's actually already made her way through the first unit of this, so she's made it all the way through Africa. So we're kind of taking a break before I start Asia. So now it's noon. I've got a 1 o'clock, so I'm going to run to the office and prep for that. Zelly
I love you.
has a 1 o'clock Hebrew lesson, so she's going to prep for that here at home with Dad. So I just stepped outside, and she is going to be super disappointed because it is very cold today, and she was hoping to get to go to the pool.
So we got 5 over 4. So now we have 1 over 10 times 5 over 4. So can you say times 1 over 10 here?
Times 1 over 10.
Yeah. And
That's a
now,
perfect circle. Oh my gosh, I love it. I make perfect circles.
now we're just multiplying fractions. And we multiply fractions, Sally. We just multiply across.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you say 5 times 1 equals, and 4 times 10 equals.
The next step was to multiply the top times the bottom. The top times the top and the bottom times the bottom. But before we do that, we can save ourselves some work by having done some canceling, by doing some canceling. You see, the 5 on the top and the 10 on the bottom, oh, I'm sorry, it was over here. The 5 on the top and the 10 on the bottom, those cancel each other out. You know that the 5 divided by, 5 goes into 5 one time. 5 goes into 10 two times. So you can scratch out your 5 and write a 1. And you can scratch out your 10 and you can write a 2. Okay. Sorry, circle. That was a really good looking circle. And then you can write a 2 there. And then you multiply across again and it's even easier because 1 times 1 equals 1 times 1 equals 1. And 4 times 2 equals 4 times 2 equals, what did I say that equals? 4 times 7. That equals 8. So, by using canceling, we got to skip the division.
So for history, we're going to be reading Circumference and All the King's Tens. Not really history, kind of a math thing. And she's
It's
gonna.
history.
It's history enough, right?
It's history.
It is not storytelling. I considered this when I was figuring out how to log it. Because there is no history that's being told here. It's not a history of the math. It's not a history of mathematical terms. It's not a history of England. It's not even a history of the story of King Arthur. It is a mathematical story to familiarize you with mathematical terms.
We're still gonna do it for history because she rolled the dice and I just wanna read it. And this is our 4th one that we've read in the series and they're great. Highly recommend.
Circumference and Lady Di of Amador.
It's great.
And there's some...
Okay, and you're gonna be coloring in a medieval tapestry. This is the one you did of death that you think looks like Voldemort.
Voldemort.
And this is one that was the first one. I think you did a nice job. Good job. All right, let's get into it. Attention, everyone. Please gather into small groups, as Sir Kell suggested. Spread those groups into lines as Sir Lionel Segment described. Each line should have 10 people, like the 10 fingers of Sir Tangent's hands.
Yeah.
Roll again. Math. All right, so we're gonna start The Good and the Beautiful's Math 4, Lesson 31. All right, so far you found out that there are 6 cups in 3 pints, and there are 20 pints in 10 quarts. Yeah. Okay, so we just finished that. Next one?
Wait a minute, no.
That's it for the page.
No, look.
Oh, there's one left, but there's nothing to match it to. So we're just done. It was the red herring.
What?
Again, or do you want to take a break?
I want to take a break.
Take a break.
I like all the different dad stereotypes that you fulfill. Off of here. I'm just gonna walk sideways off. There you go. You're good. Two, three.
No, 3. Move forward, not back.
Love you guys. Bye. Some mom life honesty here. I now get to clean this all up. Okay, so now we are gonna get out of the house and give Dad a little bit of a break. Okay, so on our car drive, we are listening to Story of the World Volume 2, Chapter 20. Okay, so it's about 8:30. We just got home. We went to Target and we went to Walmart and bought some random junk to give my husband some time by himself. All right, that's it. That's our whole day. Bye. All right, so we figured we'd cap this off by showing you the weird random stuff we got while we were trying to be out of the house. Zelly, what'd you get?
A craft, bucket. It's, just filled with different crafting supplies.
And you got that at Target?
Yeah.
Okay, then at Walmart, we got
His and her
play sets and...
Oh, the cups match the play sets.
Isn't that so
excellent.
cute?
Da 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 da.